first?
TDS.
TDS first.
TDS first, makes sense. Okay, so there are two type of actions that are still left. Remember, we were doing the dashboard actions yesterday. So two actions that are still there is your parameter actions and your set actions. Now, what is the role of a parameter action? Parameter actions are typically used. You have seen how parameters work, right? If you click on a drop down, essentially the visual that you're looking at is changing. But if I don't want to give a user a drill down or a, what do you call, a drop down list, if I want to make it more interactive, more, how you say, prettier, more easier for him to understand and work with it, then we use our parameter actions. Think of it just like bookmarks of your Power BI, where everything is sitting in one area, but when you're clicking on a certain icon, only a specific view is you are able to look at. So what we're going to create is we will be creating this output over here, so that if I'm choose icon of subcategory, country or trend. So if I want to look at trend, I click over here, I get it. If I wanted to do category country wise, I can click. If I want to do subcategory wise, I click, I get it. So all of them are sitting in one single area only, but depending on what you're clicking, your view is changing. So I have created only one single sheet over here, but it may be that this may be a part of a bigger dashboard that's there. This may be small portion of the dashboard. Is it clear what we're trying to achieve here? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start by what are we going to start? Open the sheet. Connect with again this thing, Superstore sales data. And I'll keep telling you the steps, okay? Ready?
Yes, Shani.
Ishani, wait.
Wait,
Please,
wait.
please allow some.
Ishani, wait.
Ishani,
Waiting. Oh, I'll have to make a Tableau workbook for you guys anyways. Okay, I'm also doing with you. So keep up the pace. Like I said, really want to finish these two things today. So Excel and data. This has a lot of steps, so try to do it with me, because otherwise you're going to miss on steps. And these are just one of the use cases. See, these actions may have multiple use cases. I've picked only one of the use cases of both the actions. Okay, so you picked orders. This is done.
Yes.
Then we'll go to sheet one. So when you're creating a dashboard with the sheets, the very first step is what? To create the sheets. So if I want subcategory wise sales, I need to create a sheet called subcategory, right? So I'm going to name it as subcategory sales. And what will I drop over here? Subcategory and the sales value, right? Then we'll go on show. And we have selected as a bar chart. Yes? Done?
Yes, Ishani.
Ishani, my system is hang. Just give me a moment.
Yes, Danish.
Okay. Sanjeev, you were not there yesterday.
Yeah, Ishani, I had gone to office. So there, I cannot use my phone either, not the laptop.
Okay.
Ishani, done.
Done. Second thing, we'll make country sales. So let's follow the process. We want the country to be there and we want the sales to be there. And then we're going to fill it up. right? We can put the labels of the country. You don't have to do label and all that fancy stuff. We are just focusing right now on how we are getting these charts. That is the main idea, not to make these charts very pretty. And the last was trend of sales. So over here, I need my order date and my sales, and year date we are going to convert into month and year. All the 3 sheets ready?
Yeah, third one is working on.
Okay.
Yes, done. Done, Ishani.
So people are done. You can move on to the next step. And next step is we are going to create parameter actions. To create parameter actions, what do we need to create first?
Parameter.
Exactly. We need the parameter first, right? And what do you think I have put in this parameter?
Sales.
I think seat,
Not sales.
seat name, something. Like
Yeah,
your
we
name.
have three different sheets.
What is a person suggesting doing? He's picking up the country or the trend or the subcategory, correct?
Yes.
So this is what a person is doing, and he or she is picking, and then based on that, you are able to look at this data. So create a parameter like I've created over here. I called it as a list. It is going to be a string type. And I've picked subcategory, country, and order date, the values which we are using to create it. Okay, subcategory, country, and order date. And I'm displaying it as a date. I don't want to call it as an order date. So display, this is what is there in Tableau, and this is what you can show the end user. Got it?
Yes, Ishani.
Let's do it. Let's go to our sheet. And this is where we create the parameter. Just calling it a list again over here. It is the string data type. It's a list. And what we want is a subcategory. Make sure you are sensitive towards case sensitivity of Tableau. And then we have country. Then we have the order date. And display, I'm changing over here to only date. Got it?
Done.
Done. Let's show the parameter. So we create parameter, we show the parameter, and then what do we do?
Ishani, could you please show the parameter, subcategory and country?
Subcategory, country, and order date.
Order date is showing like order date.
Order date is
Just
showing like order
no,
date?
no, no, no. It's order date. Okay, display as date. Okay.
Yeah. Done.
Yes.
Okay. Once you have created a parameter, you show the parameter, what's the typical next step?
Connect the parameter.
We're going to connect the parameter, right? Now
Yes.
over here, when we are connecting the parameter, we are creating a calculated field. And that I have created simply as chart type. And what I've said is, whatever is the value of the list, that should be over here. Make sense? Right? So we will have to create a calculated field for it to work. Now, what is there in the calculated field? Because it's not that if you will see what we are doing. So over here we are doing I named it as chart type because this is going to help me to pick up chart type. And what is it? It's just the whatever is the value in parameter. If the value in parameter is subcategory, this table has the word subcategory. If the value in the parameter is a country, this table has the word country in it.
Shani, one quick question. On parameter, we selected order date as date, but it has
Correct.
to be trained now.
No, no,
Has
no,
to
no,
be
no.
trained.
No.
Why?
We see
Why?
what we are doing is what you're passing over here are dimensions, right? Trend is
Alright,
not a
alright.
dimension.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay. Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
So chart type is a calculated field, and this is what it is going to be. All I'm doing is whatever is the value in the list, it should show up over here.
Shani.
Danishan.
And now what we're going to do is drop this chart type in the filters. So once this is subcategory, it will show subcategory. But if I go ahead and change this to country, this will go blank. Understood?
Yes.
This is going to go blank. If it's subcategory is a parameter, only then this chart will appear for us. Got it? Same thing. Oh my God, I made it in the wrong place.
In chart type, what you have taken?
Say that again, please. In chart type, what I've taken? Chart type is just the value that we have. Why is the chart type
List.
subcategory? It's a list. Yeah. So now you got to be careful. This is the mistake I made right now. Make sure that you show parameter in all the places, right? This parameter that is there, you're going to show in all the places. Now, what you're going to do is, when you're putting it in the filters, let's say I'm in subcategory sheet. So make sure your list has subcategory in it. Then when you drop your subcategory, this will only be subcategory. Select that and click OK. Okay, so this should be subcategory, this should be subcategory. When you go to country, this list should be country. And when you drop the chart type, it will show up only country. And this should only be there. And once you click on trend, make sure your list is a date. And when you drop the chart type, it will also be the date. So you select it and you click OK. And once you're done this, you will see only one sheet will be visible at a time, because right now the parameter value is date. So only things with the date will be visible. If I click on country, this goes blank, but country will be having something, subcategory goes blank.
Ishani, explain at the place of country.
Say it again.
In the country when we are selecting, right?
Echoing, your voice is echoing, so I'm not able to understand. In place of country, what?
So first is our
Chart type in filters.
Chart type, yes.
In filters, then
Do you have two? Are you logged in with two things, Sanjeet?
yes, my laptop or audio is bad.
So mute, and the speaker and the mic should be muted of one of the device. Otherwise, I'll never be able to understand. Because as soon as you start talking, it starts echoing.
Shani, done.
Shani, can you show the country tab once more?
So in country tab, what you need to do is first make this country, the list, and then drop the chart type so that you will get only country over there. So check mark and leave the country here.
Done, Ishani.
Got it. Thank you.
So Ishani, the moment we are doing this, it automatically, yeah, this one I'm saying.
This
So
goes
it's
blank. Why?
automatic.
Because
Correct.
now we said the filter is if it's subcategory, then it should show, right? Other things are not there, but the value that it is sending is country. So this will go blank. Because the whole, what is the whole purpose of doing this thing? That at a time only one chart should be visible. And as soon as I
Correct.
change this parameter to subcategory, then I can see the subcategories.
But then country goes blank.
Then the country goes blank. Okay.
Alright.
So if I had to, let's say, drop, let's say if I drop a blank, and if I drop subcategory over here, it is tiled. Let me remove this. 1 second. I don't want anything to be there. It's not there. I will remove this blank also once. Okay. Now let's say if I drop a, I'll drop a horizontal container. Why is it coming like this? Why is it not deleting, delete, deselect, remove? Okay. I'm going to drop a horizontal container in it. All right. Now, if I drop subcategory right now over here, which is the one which has the chart right now, is this one. Okay. So if I drop the subcategory over here, it's showing me the subcategory, it's showing me the parameter, right? I'm going to remove the title, because if I remove the title, then I'm able to put all the charts over here. This step don't do this step. I'm just showing you something over here. And then I can also put in the country. And if I remove the country title, then almost it becomes invisible. So it is there, but it's not visible because it's blank. Same thing I'll do with trend, drop it. When I leave it and I get rid of the title, it goes blank. Oh, what happened now? Let me remove this one. I'm going to take country and drop it. And when I drop it and remove the title, go away. Why it is not going away?
Ishani, the subcategory is select in sheet, so that's why I think it's showing black.
No, it is blank. I want it to be blank, but I want it to go away. Okay, it went away. So right now, ideally, how many sheets have you dropped?
3.
3.
3. But just because the parameter is a subcategory, the other twos are not visible,
Right.
Yes.
right? And what if I change this parameter over here and make it country? Now country is visible, remaining two are not visible. And if I pick date, then this is visible, remaining is not visible. I could have named this trend. Trend would have been better. You understood the concept?
Yes.
So this parameter is now ready and it is working so that, you know, whatever parameter you pick, it shows that particular chart over here. But this is again not very interactive, not very attractive. So instead of a drop down, if I wanted to convert it into an icon, then I will use another sheet and I'll have to use the parameter actions. Got it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Ishani.
Now, in order to create that sheet, couple of things are going to happen. First of all, I need placeholders for the 3 icons that I'm going to use. So how do we create those icon placeholders? I'm going to use any value over here, let's say average of 0. So there comes 1 point. Same place, if I put average of 0.0, why 0.0? Because I don't want it to overlap on it. I wanted to make another data point out of it. So this becomes 0.0. Same thing we'll do average of 0.00. Just getting 3 data points over here. Oh, I can't share it anyways. Okay. No use doing this exercise for you. This is ready? 3 data points.
No,
Just a minute. Sorry, Shani, can you show it once again? You were taking.
Just click on the column shelf, type in average 0, average 0.0, average 0.00.
but it's not working here. It's showing red.
It is showing.
Red.
Did you put AVG? AVG is a function.
Okay.
It's not just a value. We are putting average function over here.
Okay.
And then we can remove this show header so that this AVG values goes away.
Where to remove?
Control Z, right click, remove the show header part.
Okay.
Done?
Done.
Done, Ishani.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, in order to get the icons and drop over here the shape and everything, couple of steps we will be doing. Number one, you see all the marks card have been created, right? So first thing I did is I got rid of these. And further, if you want to get rid of, let's say, the borders and all, none, none, none. So wherever you're saying borders, you can keep on clicking none and get rid of the borders around this 3 values also. Okay. All this we can remove so that we don't have any kind of lines over here. Okay. Now what we're going to do is work one by one on each value. So first thing, I don't want it to be a bar. I want it to be a shape, right? Now when I pick a shape over here, I am going to click over here. I'll go to more shapes. I already have the custom shapes with me. So let's say I want the first shape to be the subcategory. So I'm using this, click OK. So this shapes comes over here. I want to increase the size. So I'm just going to take it to the middle, a little more bigger. And this becomes my shape, right?
Could you please repeat the shape part?
Shape, shape, you guys already know, right? How to put a shape? Say yes. I've taught.
Yes, Ishani. Yes, yes.
Arshad, you forgot.
I just skipped.
You skipped. Click over here, make it a shape, and then you have to put it in the Tableau repository. So for now, you don't have these shapes in the repository. So from the shape, in more shape, whatever shapes you have, you pick that.
Shani, from where we remove the values?
Once you right click over here, there should be show headers check mark, uncheck that.
And for the lines, in the format, I can't see none, none, none.
You're not able to see?
It's not working. Can I show my screen once?
1 second. In
Shani, how to
borders,
remove the border?
you, in order to remove the border, go to format, click on borders, and then over here you should be able to see.
Yeah, in borders, yes.
Where were you trying to look for it?
Format and then rows and columns, everything.
Borders. These are borders.
Shani, can I share my screen once?
Yes, please.
Some error. Give me a minute.
You sharing? Okay. Just delete this one. Let me see what you're doing. Just put 0.0 or double click on it. AVG 0.0, just put that. Enter. Brackets, you will close. One more, 2 brackets are open, 2 brackets have to be closed. Still this.
Just
Request
type
remove.
AVG and tab, then
And
0.
did you write AGG?
AVG.
No. I'm asking, did you write AGG, average this? Ashish, this is your screen, right? Okay, Ashish, see what you need to do. AVG, that aggregation, it does it for you. Like this. Okay, I think you just try to copy paste what my screen had. And that's why that AGG also you wrote. And I also missed that. Understood, Ashish? That aggregation it's doing on top of it. I can't hear you, Ashish. Can you hear me?
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm speaking on mute. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
But now, still now, there's one more issue. This icon has changed, but this is still not a field over here. It's not a field. It's not, there's no legend that will show up because there's no dimension that you're dropping in it. So in order to do that, we will create 3 calculated fields. Okay. So Ashish, listen first and then you can do this thing. 3 calculated fields we are going to create. One for the, let's say I'm going to call it subcategory icon. And all I have to give over here is the word subcategory in double quotes. I don't want it to be a field. I just want it to be a text that goes in subcategory. Then similarly, we are going to create a calculated field for the next icon. Let's say that's, what is it? Country icon. And over here, all we're going to return is the word country. Then I want another icon, other calculated field, which is your trend icon. And all I want to return over here is the word trend. And that's it. The whole purpose of it is just to create a calculated field to be dropped, legends to be created. So over here, I have a subcategory icon, which I'm going to drop in the shape. So it changes. So you're going to go back once again. So do one thing, create them and then change because it's changing back once again. So this is subcategory, apply and okay. Then open the next one. Same process, convert it into a shape. Drop the country icon into the shape. Then go to the shapes, go to custom, pick the shape. Increase the size. Make sure all the icons are the same. Then the 4th marks card, shape, trend icon, and modifying the shape. Now I'll wait till you guys finish it.
Yes, Isani. Thank you. You make 3 calculated field.
3 calculated field for each for 1 icon.
Okay.
after creating a calculated, then you are dropping the shape, right?
Once I've calculated, I'm dropping it in the shapes.
Okay.
Okay, so that particular field gets a shape.
Okay.
And then go to shapes and then customize it.
Shani, can you show the calculated field once?
Calculating field, which one? That
Three,
icon one.
no, 3 calculated field you have created.
All you need
Anyone.
to do is anyone is just you have to put in text the name, just creating names of it. That's it.
But Vishani, we are not getting so much shapes.
I know.
Sorry, I
And
do have shapes, but I'm not able to do that.
wait, let me do one thing in order for you to utilize it.
I've downloaded all these shapes.
Should I put it in the LMS? From there, you guys can download.
Yes, Ishani.
Sorry, I have downloaded this image, but how to add it into the palette?
Did you put it in the Tableau repository?
That's
Remember, you have to put it in the repository. You had done it in the, I think, initial session only. Work on these questions, huh? Oh. So 1, 2, and 3. Uploaded and published. Now you guys can download it. The country, category, and the trend. Okay. Once you guys download it, you have to put it in your Tableau repository. So how do you go to your Tableau repository? Go to this PC. In the search, type my Tableau. My. Even if you put my Tableau, the repository folder will show up. Go over there, go to the shapes, and this is where you're going to put all your shapes.
Ishani, can you help me out here? I mean, like, I'm saying my screen.
Okay. We're almost done with this one. Share your screen, Shweta.
I just realized I need to log in from that as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else stuck?
Ishani,
Yes.
yeah, Ishani, where did you put these icon in LMS?
In the LMS? Oh. Under 19, session 19, dashboard action, parameter and sets.
Ishani, I am sharing my screen.
Okay.
Where I to copy?
Cut it once.
Yes, I cut it.
Type over here my. Not in downloads. Go to this PC. Type in my. This one, go to shapes. Paste it. Okay, now go to Tableau. Go to shapes. Click on default. No, on the right, yes. Reload shapes once. Now check. Click on the drop down again. Custom. So you select the country first, yes, and okay. That's it. Got it?
Yes, got it. Thank you so much.
And then you increase the size. Increase the size of your icon. That tiny icon won't make any use. That's it. Go back, go back, go back. Second one is fine. Move left. Second marker is fine. And then you need to increase the height of it. No. Move right till this next marker. Correct. Leave it. Now in over here, you might have to increase the height a little bit of this thing, but it's showing too tiny on yours. Move more right. In my case, it was fine. More right. Leave it. More right. Just a tiny bit. That's it. And this area, it's not able to show, just extend. Go down, it will come up as a yes. Pull it down. More down. Acha, now, acha, that's the reason. The size was, go back to the size and bring it to the second marker. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, thank
Same
you so
treatment
much.
for all.
I just one I have. I'm sharing my screen.
Yes.
So, it's quite different, but still I can see that it's not getting assigned. Like it says subcategory.
First, you have to select subcategory. First, select the word subcategory on the left. No.
Okay, so
Go to the shapes. No, go to shapes. No, in the marks card, correct. In the
Yes.
marks card, click on shapes. Click on the, yes. Select the word subcategory on the left side. Select the icon and apply.
Okay. And how to, okay, save size.
No, cancel. There's a size card, right? Increase the size from here. Go to the second marker. Go to the second marker. And then just increase the width of this thing also. On the top where you have all the icons, just no. What are you trying to do?
And
Cancel it. Or you want to give the actual shape, not the flowers?
that's not flower, that's category, but it's so too.
Oh, so just extend it, right? Make it wider. Go near it, it will allow you to extend where the icons are kept. Below, not on the icon, around it. 1 second. Give me the screen request, share. So when you're hovering on top of it, right?
I've already given you.
Yeah, 1 second. Why it's not coming is when you're hovering on top, you see this arrow comes up. This is for making it bigger. Okay. Say again. I know it's tricky. It's not the greatest, but unfortunately, I think you are also trying to do now. Are you able to
Doing
do
anything?
it?
No, I'm not doing anything.
But I'm also not able to do anything. But now you understood, right? Just
Yes.
hover on top of it and it should be,
Yes.
you should be able to do it.
Thank you.
Can you please repeat the last step? I'm not able to do that.
Which is the last
This
step.
icon part.
Where are you stuck?
I'm just sharing my screen.
Done, Ishani.
All right.
I'm sharing.
Mm-hmm. So did you put the shapes in your Tableau repository, Ashish?
Yes, I have put.
Okay, so first of all, go to this average 0, 0 on the in the main sheet where the visualization is, right click on it. Sheet 4, yes, right click on this, remove the show headers. Okay, then you will go to the format on the top. Go to the borders and get rid of like grand total, row divider, column divider, put none everywhere. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, did you create your calculated field? Close this
Yes,
format borders.
I have created.
So go to your first marks card which you have opened over here, first marks card, and change this automatic to shapes. Drop the icon that you have for here. Which icon do you want first? Let's say subcategory. So drop the subcategory icon field in shapes.
Okay.
The calculated field that you created at the bottom, subcategory icon. Drop it in the shape. The shape card.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, click on the marks card of shape. Shape marks card, yes. And click on the default, the drop down. Click on reload the shapes. You said you put it in the repository, correct?
Yes, I have.
Okay, click on the drop down.
It's not reloading.
So you have to click on the drop down to see if it's loaded or not. Yeah, so go to custom. So click subcategory on the left and click the icon that you want to apply on it.
Okay.
Select subcategory first on the left and then apply the icon. Yes. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay.
It's not selecting.
It is done. Look at the icon on the left.
Okay.
Click OK. Now this is tiny. Increase the size using the size card. No. Yes. Increase it. Not that much. Go back. Back. Yes. Leave it. And increase the width. More.
Okay.
So you can decrease the size. Your size is becoming too big.
Okay. Okay, got it. So same we have to do for others also. I will do that. Thank you, Shani.
All right. Done, guys?
No, I'm doing this.
So do one thing, Ashish. You've
Yes,
done
yes.
one, right? So now
Right.
don't get stuck because
Okay,
then
okay.
the whole group is getting pushed back.
Okay.
So now you know how to do one. You can do later others. Don't do
Okay.
right now and follow the next steps, please. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now what we need to do is now we need to create our now we need to create our dashboard. So go this, I can name it as icons. Okay. Create a dashboard. Let's increase the width of it. Height we don't need. And once this is done, we need to drop 2 sheets, right? 4 sheets. We need the icons and we need the sheet at the bottom. So we can drop a vertical container over here that helps us to put multiple things vertically. And inside the vertical container, you would want to put at the bottom part the horizontal container. So there's a vertical container, there's a horizontal container. And on the top, just look at my screen first. I want to drop the icons. So this is where I drop the icons. All right, all these things I can get rid of. I don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Got it? Drop your icons. So it ate up my horizontal icon. Done? And let's get rid of the title from here also. We don't want icons, the word icons to be there. Let's put a dashboard title. Let's edit the dashboard title. So say, click on or select an icon. Change the view.
So you draw first vertical, then horizontal, right?
Yeah, don't drop horizontal. All the things will remove it. First put the vertical one. On the vertical, first one put the icon. Then in the second part of the vertical, we'll put a horizontal, but we'll do it after we get rid of these small things that come. Otherwise, they occupy the other place.
Done, Ishani.
Done, guys?
Yes.
Done, Ishani.
All right. Okay, now what we need to do is, remember what I did in the previous thing, same thing we have to do. I'm going to bring a horizontal container over here at the bottom, right? And in this horizontal container, I am going to drop all the 3 charts one by one. Now, the first chart that you typically should drop is the one that is filled or that is visible, because that helps you to adjust in the entire area of this empty space. So trend is the one which is filled. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it in this entire area. And then I'm going to make sure that I remove this title, and I'm going to get rid of this parameter also. Now it has occupied the entire space. Once you've done with this, Shweta, just mute. I'm going to getting a lot of background noise from you today. So once you're done with this, then you drop the country. So drop the country where it shows this thin line, right? And once you do that, just get rid of the title once again so that it collapses back. And we're going to get rid of these also. And same thing with the subcategory, bring it over here. You have to be careful where you're dropping. I want to drop in the container only. And once this is done, title remove, got rid of it, getting rid of this. Now, if anyone is trying icons, you will see nothing is going to happen. So one more step, one last step left, then we're done.
Done, Ishani.
Okay, I'll wait for others. This is a crucial step. So Deepika done, Ankita done,
Done, Ishani.
Shweta done,
Done, Ishani.
Tanu done. All the girls are very fast in this batch. Guys are relaxed. Vikas, I've never spoken. Tarun, you know, it's
Ishani,
been, I don't know, 6 months that I've spent time with you. A lot of
visuals.
people I've not known, huh?
Unable to set the visuals.
Able to set the visuals. That is what I said is the tricky part. So do one thing. You created a dashboard like this. Correct? Arshad?
Yes.
Okay. Click on your dashboard title. So that takes away some space. You can fill it up later. Done?
Yes.
drop in your vertical container. It will take the entire space because it's tiled. Done.
Done. Done, Ishani, vertical container.
Okay, so it means I can vertically divide the space. Now, what do I want in it? I want the icon. So I'm going to go and drop it. Now, since this is, see over here, like over here, if I drop it, I'm dropping into the first part of my vertical container, correct?
Yeah, I
And
dropped.
then delete all these. 1 second. All right. Done, Arshad.
Yeah, done.
Now let's drop the horizontal container at the bottom part. And I'm going to extend it a little bit up. Typically, the work of container, it gives you equal spacing. Done.
Done.
Now, once that is done, then whichever sheet is filled means is showing the visual, not the empty ones. The one that is showing the visual,
Yes.
drop it over there first.
Drop.
Drop. Get rid of all these things.
Delete containers.
The trend
Yes.
and all those things. That did it. Don't delete
Yes.
it. Yeah. And then drop country. When you're dropping country, make sure you're not dropping like this. Otherwise, it will divide this part into half. So go at the bottom in your horizontal container and then drop it. And then get rid of the title again. Get rid of these small things that are coming up. Done?
Done.
And same thing you have to do with subcategory. Then you're done.
Subcategory.
Same thing, just like what you did with the other one, the blank one. You again need to, basically all three are dropped, right? But one
Yes.
is going to be visible.
Done.
Done. All right, everyone done. Next final step. Now you will see that if you click on any icon, nothing is going to happen. No changes happening. Why no changes happening? Because we have not set any actions on the parameters. So for this, we go to the dashboard, we go to the actions, and we go to add actions, go to change parameters. In change parameters, we'll have to set 3 because there are 3 parameters that we are working with. So I can call it like a subcategory icon parameter, and source sheet is what?
Subcategory.
Source sheet is your icon.
Oh, yeah.
Icon is my source sheet. Which parameter it is? It is the list parameter, and what it is going to affect, it is going to affect my subcategory field. Typically, no aggregation is required. So my source sheet is Shweta, mute. Source sheet is icon sheet all the time. Now, if I'm making a action parameter for subcategory, parameter is list, the one that we created, and the field is subcategory. And then we click OK. Again, add action, create parameter. Let's make it for now country. Again, the source sheet will still remain icon, and parameter will still remain list, and field now becomes the country icon. And then one more parameter, remove this, this, list, and then trend, and OK. Once this is done, then you should be able to reap the benefit of all the hard work you've done in past 1 hour. Something is wrong. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I made a mistake. Sorry. You can't name this. This is passing value to a parameter. So this cannot be trend. It has to be order date. Otherwise, it won't work. This trend cannot be the word trend. It has to be order date.
I changed the parameter in the first place as from
It's very bad. You didn't take one for the team, huh?
I didn't notice you.
Oh man, I have to redo this. Trend icon, shape, custom, order date, this, okay. I forgot we are passing all these values to the parameter ultimately. I can't just give any value I feel like. Now it's going to work. And we are done. How many of you were able to achieve this? See, anytime, whether it's a Power BI or it's Tableau, to make things fancy, a lot of small steps are there. Straightforward, nothing has been created. Let me save as Tableau public. How many of you have done?
Done, Shani.
Shweta, almost. Typically, Shweta, Tanu, Ankita. These Ankita is also done. Deepika is also typically done. Kshitish done.
Almost done.
Almost done.
On the last step.
All right. Ashish.
Done, Ishani.
Done. Others don't talk to me anyways. Saikat, what's the status? Vivek went silent.
Yeah, almost done.
Almost done.
Yeah.
Vivek. Shikhar, you didn't speak to me the whole time today. Sanjeet, you also vanished. Pratibha. Imran, you were very active. I don't know. I think now you're swamped with work. That's why you become very silent in the class. Otherwise, you had a lot of questions.
Ishani, as I check my visuals in presentation, all the visual has changed.
Which visuals? The sheets?
No icon.
Oh, when you change that trend icon field, correct?
Can I show my
Yeah.
screen?
Okay, show. Yes, it will
Yes.
happen. Go back to the icon sheet. I know. Go back to the icon sheet. It's just because we changed the field name, right? Go back to shapes of this, shapes, and apply the custom shape once again. Even I had to do this. Yes. Now it's going to be right.
And
What happened? Click on any other icon. See if it's working or not.
it's working like this.
No, it's not correct. You've not dropped it properly. Hold on 1 second. The containers that you've dropped are not correct. That's why it's coming like this. You need to practice a little bit on your container because, like I said, right now I can see two. Okay, go to trend, click on trend. I think you missed this step. Click on trend over here where you have the empty space and trend written. Yes. And click on the drop down and remove the title from here. I think that will collapse it. You've not collapsed it. Correct. Now try to click on one of the other subcategory. Click on subcategory now. The icon. Did you set parameter actions for all?
Yes.
Go to your dashboard actions. Let's see what's going on over there. Can you open them?
Which one?
Anyone. Subcategory, let's see. List, icon, dashboard, list. Okay. Let's see the subcategory icon. Click OK. Click OK. Go back to your icon sheet. Go back once to your icon sheet. This is fine. Go back to your icon sheet, the sheet of icons. Okay, go to your subcategory icon, the field that you've created. The field, calculated field of subcategory icon. Open this. Subcategory has a hyphen in the middle. So do that. Click OK. Go back to your dashboard and change the icon over here. Go to your dashboard. Click on subcategory now. The icon of subcategory. So it's working. Click on the globe. Working. Click on the line. Working. Got it?
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, then we are all done with this one. We still haven't finished our set parameters that we will do. Today is Friday, so we'll do it on Monday now. So on Monday, important things, we'll do the set parameters, we'll do the KPI. How do you create a KPI card in Tableau? It's not that easy or fancy as Power BI. So we'll learn that and then we'll talk about what are stories, how do we create stories.
Shani, can I share once?
Yes, you can. Others, if you don't have to give the Power BI test and you're done, you can leave. I don't want to keep you waiting. See, the thing is, Ashish, remember, there are a couple of steps which I have told. We have not followed. First, I was telling you, how on earth do you have two filled? I need to
It's
look at it.
automatically come.
Automatically, nothing
No,
will happen. Things
I
happen
click.
because we've done something.
Okay.
You can't have two charts which are showing together. Like in the sense, only one chart at a time can be active. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It is not possible to see both the charts active at a time. Two should be blank and one should be active. So that's why I'm interested. What have you done? So I had, if you have this as country, it shows up subcategory sales. If you show this as subcategory, this shows up. If you are in your trend, see, this is wrong. Why is your chart showing up in the list as subcategory? It
Just
should
a
have
second.
been date, and this one, remove it. This chart type that you have,
Trend.
then you drop it. It should be date, order date, and you're going to select that. Okay, so this was problem number one.
Okay.
Now, which one? Now you see only one chart is there. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
And if I click over here, did you set this is not working? And this is also not working. Did you set all the actions?
Yes.
Okay, I think the same mistake that Arshad had done. What is the name? It's a trend icon.
Right.
Right click, edit. Our order date. I told you many times, Tableau is case sensitive.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, same thing with the country, I think. It is case sensitive and I can see a small c in the country icon.
Okay. That's why it's not working.
Let's see if that is the only reason. This will go blank. Need to drop? Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine. If you guys are done, please leave. Thank you so much. And others who need help can stay back.
Ishani,
Mhm.
you are supposed to tell me the wrong answer, wrong question for Power BI assessment today.
Chanchal, do we have it?
Ma'am, I haven't seen it.
I'm telling you, our team is so jam-packed right now. I can't. I'm feeling ashamed to say that same thing again and again, but actually we all are so jam-packed. Now this is also why this went for a toss, Ashish. Mm,
I think so. Country is showing there. It's showing small.
1 second. Did you drop a container?
Yes, I have dropped.
Mm. Chanchal, can I promise them that we will be looking into it and sending email today? Is that a possibility?
Ma'am, I'm just looking into their file.
Okay. Ashish, I hope you're following the steps.
Yes, I'm seeing. I'm looking at the steps.
So I also did it wrong. Nobody stopped me. So typically don't put the ones that are empty. You should start with the one which are filled so that we can see it properly
Trend one.
that the area is filled. In your case, it's the country.
Okay.
Okay, so ideally I should have dropped the country in this area first.
Mhm.
Okay, getting rid of these things on the top.
Okay.
Okay, then and getting rid of the title over here.
Yes, from title this
Okay.
tick mark, right?
And then I'm going to drop trend. When you drop trend, The container is not, one second, the container did not get created. So deleting it again. Horizontal container, country.
Mm-hmm. Why it's get
Okay. And in this case, again, getting rid of the title.
titles?
And then once you're dropping the other one, did I pick it or no? Now you see the only in that part it has come. Now
Right.
it has dropped in the container properly.
Okay.
And then we are going to remove the title. Now it has collapsed back. Get rid of this thing again.
Country, right?
Okay. And then we're going to drop subcategory, same place. You have to be careful where you're dropping it. Now it's dropping in the container.
Okay.
Done. Getting rid of the title, getting rid of the extra things that comes along with it.
Okay.
Now it should be ready to work. So if I click on subcategory,
Now it's
country,
working. Okay, got
and
it.
okay.
Yes, yes.
And what did I do? Control Z. What did I do to make this? Okay. Now, okay. Now you're done.
Okay.
Shani,
Thank you.
Yes.
actually, I just at the beginning of the session, you just told us that there are a few people you were about to tell us a name. We can follow on Tableau community.
Yes, I got your email. I will reply in the email.
Sure.
I will talk about it. I'll make a list tomorrow and probably share with you all of you. I saw the email. I'm going to respond.
Okay, thank you, Shani.
You're welcome. All right, others, if you don't have any issues, you can log off. Chanchal, let's start with the assessment, and in between you can, if you've looked at Arshit and Tanu's work, you can tell them.
I have looked at Arshad's work.
Okay, but let's get others started with the assessment.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
assessment is going to take you 1 good hour.
Okay.
Nothing
Just
below
give me
1
a
hour.
let me save this and then
Uh,
we will open this Power BI.
Okay.
So,
Open
Chanchal, if
your-
you are checking right now, we can create a breakout room so that others can give the assessment.
Yes, Tanu, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you please create a breakout room for us?
I can, I guess. Assign manually. Can I put
Last
3 of
option.
you? I'll
Last
put
option.
3. Yeah. Let the participant choose a room.
Yeah.
Okay. And now what?
Okay.
There's no okay. Open all rooms, I
Yeah.
guess.
Right.
But I have to assign you guys, right? So
So we
Chanchal is
can
going to
also
go
choose
in,
the room.
or you
If you
can
will
also
set the,
choose. And
yeah.
Arshad will also go in.
Yes.
Just give me, I'm just coming.
Chanchal, I'm
I-
joining the breakout.
From where we can get breakout room?
You don't have to go to the breakout room. You have to stay here and give my assessment.
Okay.
Okay. So who all are there?
Just come in. I'm just
Ashish.
closing. Yes.
Where is Faisal? Faisal is there. Where is Sitaram now? I'm not going to create any more assessments.
Let me call Sitaram.
Call him, and Vivek and Sandeep, Vikas and Govind. I think you just logged in and went up somewhere else. Are you guys even there?
Yes, Shani, I'm here.
And do you need to give the assessment?
Yes.
That's why you're
Sitaram is
waiting.
on another call. Just give me, let me call again.
Sandeep, Vivek, Govind. Any reason you guys are here? Govind? Govind? Never heard a word or seen a word from you now. Faisal is there. Govind, I think, is just, I'm removing.
Shani, I am not completely prepared today because I do not get the time.
I know, but I can't help it. You know what is happening, right? I explained it to you that time.
Right.
The whole thing is getting over. If you're not done it now, trust me, when this program gets over, you will never get a time because then you're busy with your work.
No, right now also we are busy
I
with
know,
our
but that there's no control. Vinay won't be able to get you all together because your
yes.
match of the schedules won't match and so and so forth. It's a big pain.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so go to your learning management system.
We have to go to
And go to at the bottom. Go. This is your
what is
learning.
Power BI?
Yes.
In Power BI, we have to
Yes,
go.
Power BI. Power BI. I'm in the wrong place.
Let me call Sitaram also once.
Once you're here, you need to go to assessment 22 April. I'm publishing it and you will be able to download. Once you open that, you are going to see the final dashboard that I need a document for you to understand one of the things that I've created and a link to download the data set. So first download all these three things. Tell me you're ready. Open the data set so that I can explain the data set to you guys. There's not many tables. There's just one single table that's there. So no data modeling is it.